Merry Meet, and welcome to the daily reading for all signs for today, the 25th of August 2024, or whatever date it happens to be in your time zone when you are watching this. This is Ariel Gatoga, and we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on... I just lost my notes. Moderating today on YouTube are the lovely Honeypaw and the lovely Shirley, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Deline. Thank you so much, moderators, and thank you to everybody for joining us today. Today I'm reading with this Keymaster Tarot, and I'm going to purify with this Florida water, this homemade organic version of Florida water. 3 sprays in this room is more than sufficient. You can find the link to purchase the deck and also the video on how to make your own Florida water by following the links in the video description of this video on my YouTube channel. If you are watching on a restream on YouTube, oh my goodness, that smells good. If you are watching on a restream on YouTube and you don't feel like watching me shuffle, just use the timestamp right in the video description to get right to the reading. If you are on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. And if you're on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch. You can watch on Twitch without any ads when you subscribe to us there. I don't read with card reversals, which is why you'll see me flipping cards right side up if they come out upside down. And it's just my preferred method of reading. All is well, I promise. Like to give a donation, you can do that by going to paypal.me/ArielGatoga, paypal.me/ArielGatoga, or if you're on YouTube, you could use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks if you feel like giving a donation and you want to just stay on that platform. We do appreciate your support. This reading goes out to a lot of people when all is said and done, so if for some reason it doesn't seem like it's applying to you personally, it may just not be meant for you. In that case, just disregard the reading and check out instead the zodiacal readings for your sun sign, your rising sign, and or your moon sign. You can find the most recent of all the tarot streams right on our website, arielscorner.com. arielscorner.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link in that main menu. So happy to be here, and I'm so happy you joined me. One more shuffle ought to do it. I'll give this deck a nice clean cut, and we'll see what's in the cards for everybody today. Looking at the 5 of Swords, the 10 of coins, and the Moon card. Well. What a juxtaposition. This is what you're coming out of. This is where you are, and this is where you're going. Coming out of some cruelty, coming out of some abuse patterns. Now, for some of you, you may have been going through this, like in real time, and others, you may be letting go of this from a long time ago. Stuff comes up to be released. Whatever that is, it looks like it's in your rear view, and you want to leave it there and really lean into the present moment, because the present moment is bringing you a lot of good, a lot of physical good. There's some financial good, there's some health, there's all kinds of wonderful, lush abundance right here in the physical world that is for you. And what a wonderful transformation, what a change. And this Moon card is reminding us that we have the power to decide where those manifestations are. But the power isn't based on what a lot of people teach. A lot of people say, oh, if you say this or if you do that, if you think good thoughts, then good things will happen. In a way, that's true. But it's not so much what you're doing with your conscious mind, it's what you believe. It's where your deep mind is oriented. It's what you have faith in. And you're going to have faith in something, but whatever you truly have faith in gets on the back of this little crawfish and comes onto dry land. And it's important that we be aware of what we have faith in. Where does our faith lie? Do we have faith that things are working out for us, or do we have faith that nothing ever works out for us? And believe it or not, you can change your faith. You can change where you're placing your faith, but it just takes a concerted effort to refocus the conscious mind on that. So the conscious mind is powerful in that it can direct the deep mind as to where to go, right? So it's not so much the conscious thoughts that you think a few times. It's like, oh, I am now wealthy. Oh, I am now prosperous. Those kinds of things have little effect. But if you're using that conscious mind to direct your deep mind into what it is that you truly desire, boy, the sky's the limit. Now, I do have a meditation based on this moon card that you may want to listen to if you have time today, just because it's really going to hone in on all of that. And it's called Healing the Deep Unconscious Mind. And it's important that you understand what the stakes are. You know, what trajectory do you want to follow? And because it's one or the other, you can't really go both 5 of Swords and 10 of Coins at the same time, because it's like taking a plane ride into a different country. You can't go to Europe and Asia at the same time. You have to go to one or the other. I mean, you can go one and then the other if you want to, but we don't want to do that either. We want to make our choice and stay the course and be right where you want to be. And this is a happily ever after, is where you are wanting to take that plane ride. And that, like I said, happens in the present. It happens in the moment. Staying conscious, staying aware, not letting your past dictate your present, not letting that happen. And it's just a matter of deciding. It's a matter of making a choice. It's a matter of saying, no, not going there. I'm not going to let my past dictate my present. I'm going to heal that deep unconscious mind. I'm going to let go of all of whatever this is, whatever these, usually, like I said, the 5 of Swords is very frequently abuse patterns, self-abuse, abuse from parents, abuse from spouse, whatever it is. It's not always physical abuse either. It's emotional abuse, it's mental abuse. And, you know, the modern world, well, the world in general, not just the modern world, but the world in general is abusive in nature. You know, it's a very abusive world. So it doesn't matter if you came from a non-abusive family, you're still subject to that if you allow yourself to go unchecked and not really lean into that deep mind, those deep beliefs that you hold, and say, no, I'm releasing from these patterns of abuse, and I'm leaning into abundance. I'm leaning into happiness. I'm leaning into my happily ever after, my happy ending, my happy outcome. Page of Coins, King of Swords, and Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is the ego's big play for your attention. If over the course of the day, in the midst of your happy outcome, you notice that you get either very angry or very cynical or very resentful, or you just fly off the handle. You don't understand, you know, why am I being so negative when everything seems to be going so well? Well, that's why, because the ego wants to pull you back into the past, because it understands that it has no power in the present. It has no power in the present, but it does want to destroy your happiness, not because it's an external enemy, but because it's a habit of self-destruction. That's what the ego is. It's a habit of self-destruction that we've all gotten accustomed just to playing along with in this world. And you can change that habit by changing those deep inner patterns, like we talked about before. And one of the ways that you can do that is by confronting this King of Swords when it comes up within you. When you decide, no, I don't care. I just don't care. I hate that person, or whatever it is, where your ego is saying, okay, anything but being happy, anything but being prosperous. Who pisses you off? Who do you hate? Is it politics? Is it celebrities? Is it your mother-in-law? Who is it? Let's get into that. Let's get in there and just stoke up those fires of annoyance, of cynicism, of whatever it is. It's the King of Swords is that scorched earth mentality. I don't care. I know it's not the right way to think, but I don't care about the right way to think. I want to indulge in this. I want to indulge in this thinking. And just think about what you get from that. Even when you're indulging in that thinking, you might get a moment of pseudo satisfaction. But then you have to contend with the fact that you're reinforcing the same thought patterns that are bringing you the results that you don't want. And you are turning your back. Like I said, you're going to one country instead of the other. You're going to the kingdom of swords rather than the kingdom of coins. The kingdom of swords is the one and only kingdom in the tarot that doesn't have open borders, that you can't have multiple passports. The King of Swords says no. You either have that allegiance to the ego or nothing. So just be aware of that. When the tendency to want to indulge in that negative thinking, whether it's against yourself or against another person, comes up, that you have the ability to make a choice. You have the ability to choose something better. And what you choose is what's going to be reinforcing those deep-held belief systems. And those deep-held belief systems are very busy bringing you results. Now, you have a knight here, which is a helper, and you have a page here, which is good news. So there's plenty of opportunity for you to reach outside of the thought system of this abuse, reach outside of the thought system of this ego, to get your footing on this 10 of coins, which is really where you need to be, which is your wealth, which is your health, which is your happiness. And not only that, but as you choose that again and again and again, the deep mind says that's where our faith is. Let's produce more of that. Right now, it's not so sure. Right now, the deep mind is not so sure which kingdom you really want to be in. So lean into the good news about, just look at your life. Look at how much better things are. Look at how things are turning out. Look at the trends. Look at the patterns. Things are getting better. So the data that the ego is presenting you with, if you just look at it logically, is wrong. So don't just go back into those old habit patterns of thought because of rote, because they seem like a sort of a safe haven for you. Instead, you want to put your feet on this dry land, on this 10 of coins, where all of your life starts to flourish, right? And the other thing over here is this knight. You've got help. You've got help, and that help can come in any form that's necessary, but you need to ask for it. You need to and you also need to say yes to it. Ask for the inspiration. Ask for that for the better way of seeing things. Ask for evidence of good in your life rather than the memory of the bad. Ask for that, and when it shows up, acknowledge it and let it reinforce your faith so that you can have a stronghold in this 10 of coins experience rather than always going back in the past as to why nothing can work for you, as to why this is an unsafe world, as to why you either deserve abuse or they deserve abuse or whatever it is. All of those insane ego thoughts that don't do anything except for keep you stuck, which is what they're designed to do. So it's very important today that you understand that you are making very powerful inroads into your deep mind. And it's so important, it's essential that you are aware of what you're training your deep mind, that your faith is in. If you no longer have that allegiance to the ego, if you no longer have allegiance to the to the past, and you have allegiance instead to your happiness and to your joy, the deep mind will pick that up. And if you have time, just listen to that meditation today, if that sounds interesting to you, because it is going to help you to give you some tools to really drop that new faith into your deep mind so that it starts to have sort of an automatic response where you keep getting better and better news in the physical world, and the memories of what used to be start to fade more and more and don't repeat themselves anymore. All right, we are gone tomorrow and Tuesday. That's our break, and we'll be back on Wednesday for another daily reading. Thank you so very much to the amazing moderators, Honeypaw, Shirley, and Delene, and we'll see everybody on Wednesday. Until then, blessed be.